turn 4. Whoa, just got high and got it loose, and the back caught and the front said bam.
We've seen a lot of this tonight. Guys just checking up in front, especially after a restart.
Wow.
And then guys just running over each other.
Real tight.
Bodine, and they squeeze around Kenny Allen. Bodine is going around. Oh, and he puts Skinner into the wall. Unbelievable.
Still there. Slow car ahead on the outside. Stay low, low.
Not a whole lot Mike could do there. Well, he was almost through it.
He was. And low or high, either one, there was no place to go as far as Skinner was concerned.
Don't have a caution flag. Burnham.
Trouble.
We
Trouble
talk about
in
cautions.
turns 3 and 4. One car on fire. That is the 15 of Mike Skinner sliding to the inside of the racetrack with flames belching out of the engine compartment. Skinner spins it, gets the car to a stop, and quickly.
Mike right on the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see if we see any smoke from you see him get sideways in the oil from the 38 of Brennan Witt. He had to chase the truck up the hill, ran out of racetrack, made contact with a safer barrier.
Not quite in that view, but look at this. Watch this hit.
I mean, that's rear window deep. And watch the rear springs flying across the racetrack. Folks, you just don't see one hit that hard.
There's trouble. Mike Skinner and Bobby Hillen.
Back up here, turn 4. Just ease up, ease up. They're up against the wall. Watch them about coming down there. They're coming down. Be careful.
Look, they're 3 wide anyway, and watch. That 7 truck comes right up.
Do you think he was maybe trying to get to the middle? I don't know why he would. He was doing a great job staying on the bottom.
Oh, Skinner gets into the back of Ryan Newman,
Who hits
shoots him
Carl
into
Edwards.
Carl Edwards, and then here comes Travis Quapple. It's just a chain reaction. It's no different than if you're on the highway and somebody in front of you started to go. It's kind of like sitting at a stoplight. Start to go and then stop before you have a chance to stop.
Pass Tommy Houston for the lead. Tommy slowed down, and here's the wreck as Mike Skinner gets into the wall.
And I tell you, there's some heavy contact. Look at the right front on that car, and it is really banged up.
Benny, I think you're right.
Whoa! Problems. We've got Carl Edwards and Mike Skinner getting spun around.
That was a situation, Kenny, maybe he should have let him
In the
go.
corner, and it shot straight into the wall. Look, you could see the sparks where the wheel was dragging way before he got to the wall.
And I said it wasn't the first time he got in the wall here at Texas. A year ago, he hit hard into the wall as well, and broke some ribs and injured his body and was out of competition for a little while.
Compare the impact on this car to Gordon's. Now, Gordon's car hit the wall.
Not sure who here we are. Here we are up above.
Okay, you see Tony Raines in the 74. He goes through the middle part of this.
Here he comes. Yeah, Hillen got him on him.
He got him going around.
Rebounded back out of the track a little way. Hillen caught him.
And the rest of the field
Still in contention for this win.
Certainly.
Closing rate. So amazing. Oh, Mike Skinner gets wild. He gets into the outside wall, trying to keep it off the inside line. He goes into the outside wall. Jason White slows and looks like there was no contact, but a very close call for him.
Car, he's down low. See right there, Mike loses a tire, and he just goes. I don't know how he got through that without being.
To Wentz, Robbie Reiser.
Robert Presley might have got in the back of him just a little bit going into the turn. And he does back into the outside wall, and then the car number 88.
Mike Skinner
hits him
Bill
down.
Lester, there's the 21 of Hank Parker Jr. Hank gets in the back of Bill Lester, turns him sideways. Bill's right in the middle of the racetrack. Mike Skinner tries to go by the inside. Bill Lester's momentum carried him forward.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
He's back up the racetrack again.
Oh, he's not catching that one.
That's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. Boom. Yeah. You could say he did it the first lap, too. Once you get
what happened to him?
He's going to come down a little bit to try to get by that number 8, and Mike Skinner looked like he just went up a little bit, and just enough to catch that left rear quarter of that 51 truck of Kyle Busch. This is a great view from the DirecTV blimp right here.
Oh, look at Chad Chaffin coming in there late, and John Wood too. All but had it missed. But Phil, no matter how.
But the 96 might have had something to do with that.
That would be my guess.
Okay,
that's
Skinner. Car Skinner sideways there, and on this narrow racetrack, it just happens awfully fast. You see Rodney Combs going in the inside wall there. There goes the teddy bear car. He had to go up and hit the outside wall, and that put him into a spin.
Let's check out some of these guys that did a good job slipping through this deal.
Sprague got hit pretty hard there by Musgrave. There's Bobby Hamilton sliding around.
That's a track blocker, Phil. Nobody got through it.
Boy, there's Ken Weaver coming in and hitting the 31 of J.R. Armendia really, really hard.
And we apologize. We would be
Just
showing
tags. The third. Just tags him. Just doesn't take a whole lot.
Michael coming here.
For poor Michael, he has no place. He makes contact with Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin.
That's what sent him over.
Yeah, Mark's the one that launched him.
Oh, man, those cars just getting by on the bottom side.
And the dog leg right here, they make contact. You can see him getting sideways right there. Now watch the car just lift right off the ground about here and starts to fly. I can tell you those cars on the outside, they're going, let me get by, and everybody missed him as he slides across there.
Look at Fedor just shoot right through all that traffic to the infield grass without getting hit. I believe the car that made contact was Bobby Hamilton Jr., number 26.
Well, you see.
Yep, just what we thought. He was down on the inside.
Brian Eichler. Remember, there's a little bit of history with those two drivers from maybe from last weekend.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like Mike was trying to get down the racetrack and drove into the 38 from that angle. Elliott was about as low as he could get.
He was lucky he didn't get up into the wall there.
Check it out.
He's right on the bottom. You saw the sparks right there, right on the bottom of the racetrack. He definitely had a tire go down, as you mentioned. It looked like the right front tire as you see the side-by-side battle for the lead as they come up.
Going up to let Kenny know just how unhappy he is.
Well, Schrader went in the corner outside of Blaney, and Skinner was up outside of Schrader.
This is real time. The 5 truck on the inside. Skinner gets sideways.
Just jumps around with him. You can see he's got his wheels cut to the right, trying to save it from it spinning, and he never got them turned back to the left. And when it got straightened up, you know, it didn't have any way else to go.
Looks to me like, I'm not sure who the outside we just got together. I mean, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, it's best I could tell, outside got together and spun and caused a heck of a big wreck. So
Did you get hit from behind?
Well, you don't spin out in the middle of the straightaway, so I mean, I don't know. We got turned. We somehow. Do you have to make your own viewpoint there? I mean, I was
two that Brad Keselowski is driving. We see him just behind this mess taking place. Watch Brad Keselowski go to the wall here to avoid both of these trucks and drive right through.
Well, great job by Brad Keselowski, because Mike Skinner came up to the wall. Brendan Gaughan did a good job getting by underneath of Mike Skinner. There was a little bit of contact right there.
Because they were not happy with the car. A lot of these teams. Oh, we got a car in the wall. Is that Skinner?
Mike Skinner.
Hard contact.
And it looked like, Benny, that he cut a right front tire down on that one. That car just took off to the right.
It's probably knocked the fuel pump off it. That's where
to the 5. That's when I looked down. I saw him doing a lot of steering. Just like looks like he got a little bit loose there, Michael.
Yeah, I think he just lost the truck. He might have had a flat though, Phil. You never know. Boy, Rudiman slipped through there, and Mike Skinner, like the darn foot at the.
See, the car got loose. You could see the wheels turn back to the right, and that was a late exit. Hit the outside wall.
What just happened with Skinner and David Starr?
David drives it. Almost looks like David ran out of brakes or something like that, Chad, didn't it?
It looked to me like the right front was either locked up or he had a brake problem, because the smoke started well before the corner. Mike Skinner was a
Oh, man.
Denny Hamlin got turned
by the 49 car of Mike Bliss, whom Bliss goes head on in the wall.
You know, the circle's bigger.
Whoa.
This is ugly.
Oh, look out.
This is
Skinner's
ugly.
going around.
This is ugly.
On the inside, Skinner goes around, gets into the wall on the inside. The caution comes out once again, and a lot of damage.
Like he just got in the corner. Something might have broken, but it certainly got in too hard into the wall. And NASCAR has.
That's the 29 of Brad Keselowski. Skinner, you see him move up the racetrack ever so slightly, maybe about 2 or 3 feet, but the 29 of Brad Keselowski was there. And then this is obviously the carnage that resulted because
John Andretti snuck through.
I believe Ward Burton got in the back of the 45 car, Christian Fittipaldi.
Jarrett got clipped on the right rear.
The corner previous to that. Now, Skinner may have gotten the back of Ron Hornaday the corner previous to that, but that's obvious.
Same thing
that happened
Hornaday, yeah.
Right there on that blind spot. You know, these guys have got that headrest on the right side, and you just can't see in hard into the outside wall.
Man, Kenny Schrader just barely squeezed through, and poor old Terry Labonte had nowhere to go.
Trunk lid, debris everywhere. The rest of the drivers thread their way by. And then,
there's Mike Skinner. Just as Ray mentioned, he thought he had a soft tire. Bounced into the outside wall and came off the wall and made hard contact with the 20 of Marcus Ambrose. They came along with absolutely nowhere to go.
Bottom of the screen, see what we can. Nope, they've already got it going there.
I guess it was Spencer, Schrader, and Burton that were 3 wide, and all this behind them was just the accordion effect.
Yeah, I think you can see Ted Musgrave was trying to get around the 2, and he didn't even realize that he checked up and just got into the back room a little bit when he got in the wall.
Well, this is a
32nd place. One lap.
Whoa, there you go. There you go. This is it, guys.
Jarrett, Nemechek, Jeff Burton, Mike Skinner.
It's
one
over.
car hard up into the wall, joined by another.
And they just keep wrecking.
And the hits keep on coming.
And the big hit was Joe Nemechek. Brett Bodine
sideways. Watch him overcorrect it, Phil. Thing hooks back on him, gets it hard into the outside wall. Here comes Mike. He sees the 04 slowing down, but he just can't avoid him.
You could see the smoke, tire smoke from the 04. He was slowing down so fast.
Oh, some contact.
Boy, he hit hard.
Mike Skinner looks to the inside, but Tracy had already committed to drive to the bottom of the racetrack. Mike did all he could do, Michael, to stay off him, but unfortunately, he lost control.
Trouble in turn 1. Kurt Busch around, and look at that. Denny Hamlin, whole track, half the track.
So we see what happened back there.
Ricky Rudd has climbed out.
You know what? I think he may have got a little tap from the 22 car. We'd have to look at that again.
Terry Labonte gets hit there by Ricky Rudd. You can see Mike Skinner there in the 31. Bobby Labonte had already gotten sideways in front of this bunch. They were just collecting each other. It's kind of like on a freeway where everybody just starts stacking up when trouble like that becomes a major problem in the corners.
I think the point you made about
I think that yellow car on the inside gets in. Yeah, gets up into Rusty.
That's Mike Skinner in the 4.
And here comes the Gordon. He's in the smoke. He had no idea where anybody is, and he gets into the Skinner's car.
You know, Darrell, that's right there in turn 2. We've seen that a lot. That's what happened with Dale Jarrett and Steve Park. It's like the car in the bottom just can't stick there and gets into the car.
Oh! Ned, I believe that right front tire that he slid going in turn 3 let go.
You'll see these guys. Everybody checks up. Looked like the 1 car checked up first. 4 got into him, and here come the rest of them.
Looked like Junior may have got in the back of Skinner as they came around. Let's have a look from Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s on board.
117, his car is badly damaged. Here it is in the backstretch. Hard contact with the inside retaining wall. We'll be right back.
Darrell, I believe the 12 car, Ryan Newman, looks like he was out of shape, maybe starting to get loose by himself.
And Newman almost flipped over.
Remember, he had that hard crash at Daytona where he got on his roof at back in February.
I can't imagine that there wasn't some sort of contact.
The Craftsman trucks go to Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Mike Skinner brings out the caution flag.
And you know what? The 7 car was slowing down, coming in the pits. 31 checked up, 97 ran into him.
Yep. Shot right across in front of Terry Labonte. Watch the back of this. Dale Jarrett, top right of your screen, going to come through the smoke, head for pit road.
Look, a lot of wrecking going on there, Dale. I'd be careful on pit road if I were you. And he goes down in turn 3, goes in the corner, just goes sideways. Up the hill he goes and backs her in the fence.
Bill Elliott did not pit on this last stop. He did, last caution, he did.
Just outside the top 20.
Wow. Apparently he had a tire let go. Something happened on the right front of that car and it just shot up in there.
Walker on the outside, and Stewart and Skinner almost get it together. Oh, they're in the grass. Oh, here goes Skinner across in front of all these cars. Yes, there goes some Jeff Gordon in the wall. Chad Little, Rusty Wallace.
And there we see, we're going to see the 36 car come down and probably make contact with Spencer.
There's how LePage.
What Earnhardt needs right now is to, he's in trouble. There goes Mike Skinner into the outside wall in turn 2.
Similar situation to what happened to Jeff Gordon in practice yesterday. Got down there and the car got loose with him. It's on fire. Okay, this is the tail end of the original wreck when Rusty Wallace said he lost it coming off of turn 4, backs hard into the wall, and you can see other cars spinning down on the inside. Sterling Marlin in the yellow number 4 right there. Brett Bodine right there in the number 11 car.
Board with him and watch and listen.
Trouble. Ernie Irvin, Steve Park in front of Michael Waltrip, who takes out Sterling Marlin. Being hit by others, Mike Skinner spins.
Earnhardt.
Here comes Bobby Labonte with a hard hit on Skinner.
Well, he hit the wall.
Not conclusive evidence.
No.
But,
Can't help you there.
Oh, crash! Ricky Rudd, Mike Wallace.
here we go again. Oh, big pile up. Sadler's in it, Ward Burton, Bobby Labonte is spun. Mike
Skinner gets down.
Robert Presley hit him.
Right there, coming over and touching Jeff Gordon. That initiated it.
Gordon went into the 4 car of Sterling Marlin. Gordon hits Earnhardt. Spencer, 31 car, Mike Skinner gets involved. And Jeremy Mayfield, his car goes up and over.